I champion for something that majority of people are against because of their own religion and their own cultural belief. Kisumu Educators is an art-based organization, so basically we use art, media and sports as a tool to address the aspect of human rights. Our main thematic focus to reach out to the people is to address the issue of stigma and discrimination that is being faced by sexual minority persons. If I talk of sexual minority persons, I mean lesbians, gay, bisexual, transgender person within our society. Because realize these are the people that the society has that kind of a negative notion about them, and this is contributed by the aspect of religion, belief and cultural belief. So at the end of the day, we realize these people are being violated within the society. So our role as KISPED is to try to make sure that we reach out to the public and to the community and shout information to them that these people exist among us. How do we make sure that we reduce the rate of stigma and discrimination, and how do we make sure that we embrace diversity within our society without causing harm to anybody.
Be proud of who you are. Shine kama nyota. It doesn't matter.
So basically what we do, we use art as one of the tools to reach out to the public.
I won't hide in my shell anymore. There is nothing the matter with me. There is something the matter with you for failing to educate yourself on the rest of humanity.
Currently, we have also a new approach that's sports. So through sport, we have a partnership with Kisumu All Starlets, where we are sponsoring them with jersey for the purpose of branding. And so through that, we realize that sports can also be used as a tool to reach out to the public and create awareness on the issue of gender diversity and the issue of sexual diversity. The Bill of Rights has given every human being a fundamental right, and everybody deserves that equal right as the same as other persons. We don't deserve to discriminate, or we don't supposed to discriminate other persons regardless of their sexual orientation. So whatever we do as KISPED is the aspect of promoting fundamental human rights, and the same way as individual as Leakey, I believe in fundamental human rights, and that's why I identify as a human rights activist and LGBTIQ human rights defender. We are doing something that majority of people are scared of doing, and especially organizing an event and inviting up the public to come and watch this and realize the information is about lesbians and gay and bisexual person. It's always one of the scary moments that we always experience, but at the end of the day, it's interesting because we're in a position to reach out to the people and try to show them this is the reality and these are the challenges that people are facing. So it's like a question to them: what's their role? Do they want to continue discriminating these people? Do they want to continue causing harm to these people? At the end of the day, these are the people that are among us. They're our sisters, they're our brothers, some of them are our fathers, some of them are our bosses at work, and we don't know. This was our plan for a media program. So as KISPED, we have also a component of media, and with the media, we capture different kind of stories through video documentation and audio documentation, and also we have a podcast program. So the podcast program is where we give a platform for people to come up and share out their personal stories or discuss on various topics in relation to human rights and health kind of an approach. The digital media concentration, what I do is basically train people, and especially my focus here is to train human rights defenders on how to use their digital equipments to document different kind of stories within their coverages, because realize most of these stories always believe that if it was not documented, it never happened. So through that platform, I took the initiative to make sure that we train these activists so that they make sure that at the end of the day, they can document either audio, either video with their equipment, even through phone, how you can make sure that you use your phone also to come up and capture different kind of story to show that this really happened. So basically that's what I'm doing, and I've been working with the Nanon Record, which is a digital media organization based in Nairobi, and their program is based in capturing stories within Africa.
I grew up in a city where homosexuality and bisexuality was not allowed.
So what I've always been pushing me to do what I've been doing is the aspect of knowing that I'm championing for somebody's rights. I'm speaking on behalf of somebody who is not in a position to speak for themselves. And something that also been pushing me so hard is to that aspect of knowing that every day I wake up in the morning knowing that I'm going to transform somebody else's life. as organization, one of the achievements that I can say that we have really much achieved is through our kind of an art kind of a project. This year we did one of Sikika Arts Extravaganza platform art festival, which brought together different kind of artists within Kisumu, because majorly we have been working as a standalone organization, but we realized that need of also engaging with the artists who will support us towards transforming the public with information about the LGBTIQ persons. And I think that was one kind of event that I say was much successful, because even within the audience who showed up, we had around 280 people who turned up for the event, and they had different kind of artists from Kisumu who showed up and performed during that event and tried to pass on the theme of sexual minority persons and trying to make sure that they sensitize the people within with their different kind of artistical item, arts, dance, plays, poetry. So I think that's one thing that I can say we have so much achieved as organization, and as individual, as Leakey, I feel that was much great to me. And through this work, I also get opportunity to be nominated as upcoming Human Rights Defender of the Year in 2017 by Kenya National Human Rights Defenders. So we're having our QRNB forum. So QRNB forum is a platform that brings different kind of sexual minority persons to discuss on their issues in relation to human rights and health kind of activity. It's good to dream, and all the dreams are valid. Yeah, what you need to do as a youth is to make sure that you use your own potential to make sure that you achieve a dream. You don't need resources to make sure that you have achieved a dream. So basically, what you're capable of doing, you have your talent. You use your talent to make sure that you reach out towards your dreams. And especially the youth, I have to say that you don't have to sit and wait for somebody to come and help you achieve a dream. It's upon you to start knocking out those doors and make sure that you work towards your goals and your dreams. And never lose hope in the way, because the journey is not a walk in the park that you just want to walk. You have to, every single day you have to fall, you have to wake up again and fall and rise. So it's a struggle, but at the end of the day you have to make sure that you work towards that goal. Never allow any obstacle to come on your way to stop you, or anybody to come and tell you that you can't make it. We can make it.